Well, speaking of the heat, we haven't had to deal with much of that so far here in meteorological summer across southern New England. We are going to get a bit of a warming trend this week. Let's look outside. Richmond showing still a decent amount of cloud cover out there, but we're starting to see the cloud decks shrink, and there should be clearer skies for most as we head into this evening. We have generally pretty decent weather over the coming days, but you take a look off to the south, this same system that has caused numerous flood warnings and caused some of that severe weather is going to be gradually heading in our direction. We do have a couple of weather features that are going to keep it at bay over the coming days. So as we go into the overnight period, partly cloudy skies, looks like maybe a shower well to our north here overnight, but for the most part, we're looking at quiet weather into tomorrow morning. Similar to what we had today, we started off with a little bit of sunshine. Quickly, the cloud decks built as we had that warmer surface air started to rise. A lot of cool air up aloft in the atmosphere, causing those clouds to form and really stuck around for the entirety of the afternoon. We could see enough rising air tomorrow where we even produce a few showers across the area. Most of the day, though, does look to be on the drier side. And then some really nice weather for the middle and end of the work week. We look at a mostly sunny day on Wednesday, and of course summer beginning on Wednesday morning. Temperatures, though, still on the cooler side for Wednesday. Should be Thursday and Friday where we can expect some warmer weather, likely going to see some 80s inland for those days. Also going to be seeing the humidity trending upward as well as that storm system from the south begins to move up, bringing some of that tropical-like air with it. There you can see, again, really it's a battle between high and low pressure at this point as we head later into the week, but eventually this is going to win out. It doesn't look like a washout for the weekend, but likely going to see scattered showers and thunderstorms both of the days. And of course, we're talking about the tropics this evening, and Tropical Storm Brett just formed from Tropical Depression 3. There's another storm system right on its coattails, and that is an investigation of, well, they call them INVEST, which is in short for investigation, but it's just a fancy way of saying a tropical wave that the Hurricane Center keeping a very close eye on there. You can see it just right behind. This is Brett right here. This is that wave. It's just formed, so it's not producing a lot in the way of any winds. We are keeping a close eye on its trajectory for later in the week, though. Current track has it not only becoming a Category 1 hurricane, but also bringing it dangerously close to places like Puerto Rico. So you have to keep a close eye on that. Lots of folks I know have relatives down there, things of that nature, friends down there. It's been impacted by a lot of storms over the last few years, so they could do without that. Let's just say that. But there's that Wave Invest 93L is its official designation. That is looking to take maybe more of a northerly track and recurve out to sea. We'd love to see both of those storm systems do that. We've been talking about why this is, out of the ordinary. Not for hurricane season in general, of course not. In fact, the majority of our storms tend to form out in the Atlantic. But for this to happen in June, that's a little abnormal because it typically doesn't do so. It tends to form in areas like the Caribbean, the Gulf of Mexico, and even right in the Atlantic here off the coast, southeast coast of Florida into the Bahamas. But look at all the warm water. Now, you've got the buoys here closer to home reading in the low 80s. You've got water out here that's in the mid 80s. This is running several degrees above average. So that's one of the reasons that we've seen these waves coming off of Africa form so quickly. So again, pretty nice weather here at home over the coming days, seeing that warming trend jumping up a few degrees each day towards the weekend, but we are going to, of course, see those showers and storms moving in over the weekend as we talked about. And that'll also kick off some cooler air.